Today, I'm going to be sharing 5 anti-aging creams that are great to soften fine lines, to firm up the skin, to help build new collagen, but also to give your skin that nice plumpness as well. And all 5 products contain peptides, so these are truly my favorite peptide creams, and they work so well, especially if you are consistent with them. So if I am not using a peptide serum, then I am using a peptide cream, and sometimes I use both together. And if I'm using tretinoin, I will use a peptide cream with that as well, as that pairing is lovely for signs of aging, and peptides are just fabulous all around. So if you love peptides, you're looking for a good anti-aging cream, then hopefully I can introduce you to something new today. And of course, all 5 products will be linked below for you for your reference. The first one is the Drunk Elephant Proteiny Polypeptide Cream, and this has been around for a very long time, so perhaps you've tried this before. Now, I've been using this for a long time, on and off for several years, and I keep going back to it because it truly has the most wonderful formulation. It's lightweight, but it's moisturizing enough for all skin types, especially those that have dry skin. And I was using this over the winter months, and when my skin felt tight, I had a little bit of flakiness around my mouth, I still used this, and this was still comfortable to use. It wasn't like my skin was still craving moisture. This provided my skin with enough moisture, and my skin was very comfortable. Now, if you're looking for a lightweight cream for spring and summer, this will be a great option because I don't feel like it's that thick and rich. So you can use this both morning and evening, twice a day if you wish to. And I love using this in my morning skincare routine when I'm using copper peptides. And I also love using this at nighttime on top of tretinoin. You can use this with retinol, your tretinoin, obviously with additional peptides as well, and it's fabulous. Now, this formula contains 9 different types of peptides, and it really gives that nice plumpness to the skin as well. And I do feel like when I am really consistent with this, my skin just looks a lot firmer and the overall complexion looks more improved. So the more consistent you can be with your products, especially ingredients like this, then the chances of you seeing results are a lot better. So I love the button packaging. It makes it really easy to dispense that proper amount for all over your face and your neck. And if you haven't tried this before, I really do recommend it. It's a lovely option. Now, if you're looking for something that is very comparable to the Drunk Elephant Proteiny Polypeptide Cream, but also something that is a little bit more budget friendly, then I highly recommend the Acure Radically Rejuvenating Whipped Night Cream. This is pretty much a dupe to the Drunk Elephant, but the ingredient list is a little bit different. So this one also has 9 types of peptides, but this one has ferulic acid, which Drunk Elephant did not have. And ferulic acid is an antioxidant, so this is wonderful to address signs of aging, but also it's great for brightening up the skin as well. And this also has vitamin C, whereas the Drunk Elephant does not. So if you're looking for a cream that has additional ingredients to brighten up your complexion, to protect it from the environment, but also to soften fine lines, then this is a great one to look into. But this one is a little bit richer in texture. So if you have dry skin, you're looking for that true night cream that just feels nice and rich on the skin, then you may want to use this at night, and then perhaps the Drunk Elephant in your morning routine. It just depends on what you're looking for, but I have used this many times in my morning routine, and my sunscreen sat nicely on top of it. My makeup was not an issue. Everything layered up really nicely. So even though it's a night cream, you can still use this in your morning, especially if you want that thicker texture. But I love this, and I have no complaints. This really is a great one, and I love that it contains the ferulic and the vitamin C. The next one is the Dermatology Peptide Night Cream. So this one has 5 types of peptides, but it also contains 3 ceramides, which help to strengthen and repair the skin barrier, but there's also vitamin E in here as well. Now, even though this has 5 types of peptides, this is still going to be very beneficial, and it works. It's lovely. I really love the way that it applies to the skin. This is also another rich cream that just feels so comforting on the skin. So this really is best at night. I have tried this a few times in my morning routine, and I didn't really think that my sunscreen sunscreen and my makeup sat nicely on top of this just because this is a little bit too heavy. But if you're someone that doesn't wear a lot of makeup, but you have dry skin, perhaps this will work, and maybe the type of sunscreen that you're using will work on top of this as well. Trial and error. Try it out and see if it works. That's typically what I do, and that's how I'm able to review things for you. I just try things, try different sunscreens, and sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. But it's called a night cream for a reason, and it is thicker, but it is so nice. I love it, and every time I use this, my skin looks instantly plumped. It looks rejuvenated, and I think Dermatology has a really good formulation here. But this one doesn't have vitamin C, it doesn't have ferulic acid. So again, it really just depends on what you're looking for. But this one is a little bit more affordable than the Drunk Elephant. But I also have a 20% off discount code for you guys if you purchase anything from Dermatology. So that will help you a little bit if you decide to go this route. And you can use my code Sincerely Miss Ash at checkout for 20% off. But I love this. And by the way, this gives your skin that nice glow as well. The next one is by Lancome, and this is their new Renergy HPN 300 Peptide Cream. So this contains over 300 different types of peptides. The highest concentration ever made by Lancome, but to be honest with you, I've never seen any brand come out with a product that contains over 300 types of peptides. So if you know of a brand that has something similar, please let me know in the comments below, because I'm telling you, I feel like they're the only ones right now. And this is amazing. So this is brand new, and I haven't been using it for too long, of course, but for the amount of time that I have used this, I really do see a difference with my skin. Yes, skincare takes time to work, consistency is key, but you know, sometimes when we try something new and we put it on our skin for the first few times, and then we go and look at our skin a couple of hours later, especially if we don't have any makeup on, sometimes our skin looks a little different, and sometimes we don't know exactly what looks different, but we just know that our skin looks a little improved. That's how I feel about this cream. My skin is a lot more plumped, it's glowy, but the overall complexion just looks improved. So I am really curious to see how this is going to play out in the next several months as I become more consistent with this. Because it has over 300 peptides, I'm going to have to report back in the near future to let you know if I've noticed anything dramatic with my skin, but so far, so good. And this also has hyaluronic acid. It also contains niacinamide, so if you have dark spots, that uneven skin tone, niacinamide can really help to fade these areas over time. And again, it's very moisturizing. So you can use this at night, you can use this in the morning, but I love using it in my morning routine because again, I just see some type of difference when I use it. So of course I want to show that off during the day. And this sits so nicely underneath sunscreen and makeup. But I will say the only downfall with this product is that it contains fragrance. So if you have a sensitivity or you just don't like fragrance in your skincare, think twice about this because it is a little strong in my opinion. I actually don't mind it. I don't have a sensitivity to fragrance. I think it smells pretty good. But if you don't like it, I'm telling you, it does have quite a strong scent. So keep that in mind. But if you love Lancome and you want to try something different, especially something that has over 300 types of peptides, try this. And the fifth cream is by Charlotte Tilbury, and this is the Magic Cream. And I have been using this for a very long time, and I love using it in my morning skincare routine. Now, this one has 2 types of peptides, but it also contains vitamin C, vitamin E, and hyaluronic acid. This truly has the best texture ever. So it's rich, it's moisturizing, but it's not heavy, it's not greasy on the skin. It gives your skin this nice glow, and it just looks so youthful. But also this helps to plump up the skin as well, which is why I love using this in my morning routine. And it doesn't matter what sunscreen, what type of makeup product I'm putting on top of this. I've never had an issue with pilling. Everything layers up so nicely. And this just shines through your makeup as well, giving your skin this nice glow. And I love that. Now you can use this at nighttime, of course, and you can pair this up with so many things. So I use this with copper peptides in my morning routine, but then sometimes Sometimes I use this with vitamin C serums. I put this on top of tretinoin sometimes. You can honestly use this with so many things and it's wonderful. I believe this is great for all skin types. I do have combination skin. Sometimes in the summer I do get quite oily in the T-zone area, and I never have an issue where this is suffocating my skin. It's really heavy. I'm becoming super oily. I don't ever get that issue whatsoever. So keep that in mind, because this really is lovely for spring and summer, but it's great for all year round. Now, this does have a little bit of fragrance in it. It's not as strong as the Lancome one. So again, if you're sensitive to that, you may want to think twice, maybe go in store and see what it smells like. It's definitely more subtle compared to Lancome, and there are different size options to choose from as well, and there is a refillable option as well. So of course you can keep the packaging, pop out the old one, put the new refill inside, and away you go. I also forgot to mention that the Lancome cream also has a refillable option as well, and I do believe the Drunk Elephant Proteiny Polypeptide cream has a refill option now as well. So if you like that type of thing, of course, we have options here, which is nice. It saves on waste, but I like it because it gives my skin this plumpness and my skin just looks glowy. It's super moisturizing on the skin, and I do feel like this does help to temporarily plump up those fine lines around the eye area as well. I put this underneath my eyes instead of an eye cream, and this works wonderful. Great as a makeup base as well. So I highly recommend. It's a lovely one to look into, and if you like Charlotte Tilbury, you want to try something new, go for it. So those are my 5 favorite anti-aging creams, especially the ones that contain peptides. I really hope that you enjoyed this video, that you found it helpful. Most importantly, I hope I introduced you to something new today. And of course, all of the products will be linked below for you for your reference, including my Dermatology discount code for 20% off. But I would love to hear from you. What are your favorite anti-aging creams? Let's get a conversation going in that comment section. And if you guys are interested in seeing an updated video where I share all of my favorite peptide serums, please let me know in the comments below and I will film that next. I have done a few videos like that in the past. They did really well. You guys enjoyed them. So let me know, because I have introduced a few extras in my routine since then. So I will share that if you guys want to see it. And thank you so much for watching. You guys know I appreciate it so much, and I will see you all in the next video. So take care, and I will see you all then. Bye guys.